Hello, this is wmpyr. Happy New Year's. I was asked to share some of my ideas on the usage of the Snag, right? And this is the Snag controller. This is designed to be used for self-defense, but also as a training knife because there is no sharp edge or point on here. But anyway, I'm going to be using this for the video today. And having talked to Professor Krudo, the impression that I get, that I have gotten about the usage of the Snag is basically, it's different from a typical knife, and what a lot of people want to do is to, swing as hard as they can, and, that has power for sure. That's why you see it when you see it on cold steel, those videos. You see people like cutting bottles and stuff. They're swinging as hard as they can, and because it has power, because there's a valid reason for that. With something like the Snag, I really feel that the professor's intentions were to get as much power as possible from the shape. That's what he wanted you to do, is to generate the power from the leverage created by the shape rather than how much power you could put in. So it's really about just being as efficient as possible. And I could really understand that, because in a combat situation, you might kind of freeze up. There might be too much adrenaline. You might not be able to move well because of the pressure, and it's scary and it's intense. So so in that case, rather than making dynamic movements where you may actually trip and fall over, or, that's why so many people, when they fought, they end up in a clinch because they can't manage the distance well, unless they're like used to it, like a professional fighter or something, making small adjustments like this. The average person isn't. It's brawl for all type stuff. That's what happens. So this, the professor's idea, I think, was to be very, very minimalistic in all that, and then from there let the Snag, the tool, do the work for you. So I can totally understand that. So let me kind of go more into that. All right, so right here with a conventional knife, this person is the attacker. They're aggressive. They attacked me, right? And let's say I was kind of ready, so I already had the knife out, just ready. This person just, boom, suddenly swings at me. Maybe they have a weapon or whatever, and I go to defend, right? You see the motion that I'm doing right here in a conventional grip, like so, okay? The knife has to travel here. And if I misjudge that, or someone from the side comes out, pushes me or whatever, I don't like that the edge and the point has to travel this way, towards my face and my head and everything. So it's just much safer for you to hold it in a reverse grip in closer range and to go this way. Okay, you see that it's a lot safer for you. So just boom. Notice when I have the knife down, it's pointed outwards. Not this way, because this would be bad for me, but this way. Okay. So this is kind of like my ready position from here, and you can see pointed away. Knife awareness. You have to have blade edge awareness. So it's sticking out that way, not this way, not over here, because, so like this, okay? And then when I bring it up for defense, it's safe for me. So the karambit and the Snag follow that same line of thinking. So you have Snag right here, and boom, right here. This is much more safer for me. Everything's sticking out that way. And the path that I had to go travel doesn't really come close to my face and head. If it was this way, then yeah, you see, it's traveling towards me. So that's why the reverse grip is so, that's one of the reasons why it's so good for karambit and this kind of thing. And also from here, actually, let me go back. So with this knife, standard knife, I come here, and then now when I got to attack, boom, like this, boom, I got my slash right there. The angle, try it. You could see for yourself that the angle needs a little bit of adjusting to do, okay? Nothing that can't be made up for with skill and practice, but it is kind of unnatural angles there, okay? So with this and the karambit, so it's just boom right here. The angle is no problem. I can, you know, whatever. So from here, boom. It's very straightforward. They're going to be eating edge. Boom, eating edge, meeting edge, no problem. So this person attacks me, I come here, boom. I can just bring it down. They're going to be meeting edge or possibly even tip right there. It's all good. And then with the design here, we have the ring, and that could also go right into them as well. And this is the lever here that gives me even more leverage this way. So if I defend, and then if I hook right here, you can hear that scraping noise. I can just scrape all the way off on the arm, right? Not a good feeling, but if I want to make a cut, then I just go a little bit in this direction, a little bit. Very minimal movement here, I think is what he's going for, because there's going to be so much force anyway that let's just do small things while you're trying to stabilize yourself in the middle of combat. So that's what I kind of got the impression. It's still my own interpretation, but it makes a lot of sense to me. So that's one of the things. When you're using a regular knife or a karambit or snag or something like that, think about your own safety. A lot of times people think about what they want to do to the opponent, what kind of attacks they're going to do, what kind of moves they're going to do. But first, let's think about, let's make your situation as safe as possible for you first. Think about that. And, you know, I think that'll up your game. So thank you for watching, and take care, folks.